Good day guys, Vikra here, and this is my 3D printer which I got like 6 or 7 months ago, and I've been using it a lot for the jigs on the for the Xbox and the GTA 5 IFK jigs. And just a quick rundown of what I did to it, because obviously it looks a lot different. And I got the adverse, pretty much all the adverse effects upgrades. I got a case which allows me to use the standard card without an extension cord. I had another one printed and it wouldn't let me do that. So I got the case, I got the big Y update. You see the motors turn sideways with the tensioner. I'm not sure the tensioner if I got it with the same kit, but a lot of stuff is from adverse effect on Thingiverse. I got the tensioner here, and I got the iDig 3D cooler, and I added a cooling fan which is using a nozzle which I'm not even sure what it is anymore, because it's one of the nozzle and I cut the end off. As you can see, it's not a perfect job, but I mean it works. And what I did, I drilled some holes into that the base plate, the original base plate, and I put some magnets in there, and I glued some magnets to this piece of glass I had cut, and a piece of mirror. And this is by far the biggest upgrade you can do to yourself. You won't have any warpage or all that stuff, because the thin plastic they gave you with it, I mean, it doesn't do the job. It's gonna lift on either side, and the clips, your hot hand is gonna end up hitting those clips. So it's not a good idea. So I put everything inside the case. My lead screw here still a little bit bent, but that's how they ship from the factory. I guess they don't really bother with it. I put a little cap here instead of an handle. I don't carry the machine, so don't really need a handle. So I thought, yeah, I'll put a little cap like that. It's gonna be gonna look good. That's pretty much it. And right now it's printing a pangolin. There's a little there was the most trafficked mammal in the world. So yeah, that's a design. I don't recall the user, but I can put it in the description. So he's just printing the first part of it, which is the head and half the body. So I'm gonna print the whole thing, just because, yeah, I very rarely like print something that is not useful to me. But yeah, in this case I did. Yeah, the hand stop here, you see it's a modified kind of a crappy hand stop. It came with the adverse effect mod, but it just doesn't work in my case, and I had to switch 2 leads here so that the motor would turn in a reverse order, because it kind of changes the way this thing works. By the way, the bed is attached to the belt. It changes the direction. But that's my little Tronxy X1. I've outgrown it, of course, and I'm looking into building something that's much bigger. But yeah. Oh, I also have the filament cleaner. Well, basically I just put it in there, that way grease doesn't end up on the filament. And I printed this kind of a cheapy stand for it. It works. I don't have any issues with that. Whenever you need some filament, it just returns, and that's it. No bearing, no nothing, just works. That's pretty much it for the Tronxy X1, because I don't have a heated bed, and the bed is kind of small, so it's probably gonna stay in this state forever while I build another one, as I said. But this thing allows me to do this, which is an anti-Afk jig for GTA 5. So you can start up a AFK job, you don't have to worry about being kicked off because the controller goes to standby or whatever. So just plug in the computer to your controller so the battery doesn't run out, and you start it up. And that's it, keeps you from going AFK. So that's what I did for a few friends, so we can play together. And we just set it up when we go to bed, and by next morning, well, got like 500,000 and 4 more level, 7 if you're low level. So that's pretty much it. So talk to you later, guys. See you.